Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Carlo. I like to geocache and talk about geocaching related things. This is the second episode of our Craft a Cache series. Every month we try to create or design one creative cache based off of the suggestions by Geocaching headquarters. And today it's all about birdhouses. Birdhouse geocaches are a pretty popular hide, and I remember the first time we found one, wasn't too far from our house, and I still really like this kind of cache hide. It's pretty cute. So our goal is to make this into a creative cache hide. It's actually already ready to go. It's already a little hidden compartment down here to open that up, and you can put something in there. So there's not actually a lot that I need to do with this. But that sounds like a cop-out, doesn't it? I mean, this is Craft a Cache. We got to do something a little bit more to make this a bit of an interesting find. So here's what we're thinking. Here's the plan. We have our birdhouse here, which has the open compartment, and usually the logbook will just go right in there. But we don't want it to be that easy to access the logbook. So what we'll do is we'll put a lock on here. You have to figure out what that combination lock is going to be. So how are you going to do that? Well, you'll first have to find the little bird that lives in this house. And that bird will be a distance away. That's right, this is gonna be a multi-cache. So you'll have to find that little bird, and that bird will be the stage 1 of our multi-cache, so the posted coordinates. And then that bird will have the coordinates to the second stage and the final stage, which is gonna be the birdhouse, plus information on how to unlock the lock. Should be simple enough, I think, right? We got some work to do. Okay, so other than the birdhouse, we've already gathered up our other materials. We made a trip to the dollar store, which is our favorite place to get geocaching materials. So we have, I think, everything we need. We have our hasp, 3-digit combination lock, bison tube. The final coordinates are going to be hidden in here. We have a couple of containers. These are going to hide inside the birdhouse where the logbook will be. And of course, we need the little birdie that's going to live in here. We have a few options. This is something that we picked up that the kids really liked. I'm not a huge fan of this. Ooh, that's annoying. But I think with this style of this birdhouse, this was actually a nice choice. And we got this at a local craft store, and this was only like $4, and it's, I think, like really appropriate and like really cute. It's like the perfect size for this birdhouse. One thing I'm concerned about is that this is made of foam, and I'm just not sure how this is gonna hold up in the elements. Our third option is this little plastic figurine of an owl. Better camouflage, I think. I think that we're gonna have to go with the owl. This one we will save for a future cache. So let's put all this together. So one of the things that's going to be an issue is that the panel on the bottom of this birdhouse is really thin. So we're going to have to thicken this up, and I have some pre-cut wood here. We'll glue that all together, and we'll thicken up this panel so that our hasp can be screwed into it. We'll clamp this down, and then we'll work on something else. That did not spin as fast as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to look really cool, but it didn't. All right, setting that aside. That is the other side of the hasp. We are going to attach that while we wait for the glue to dry. The wood in the back here started to split, and so I just had to put some glue on that, and we're waiting for that to dry. While we are waiting for this to dry, why don't we check out some other birdhouses that inspired us. Here is one that is near the Ottawa airport. In there, it looks like there's a geocache. Let's see if we can get into this thing. Nothing underneath. Putting fingers in strange places. That doesn't seem to do anything. The lid is pretty solid. But just around the corner and... oh yeah. There's the geocache. And here it is. What a crafty container. And that's it. That's the logbook right there. All right, up next is the logbook, which we want to put inside one of these containers. Right now, this doesn't fit, so we're gonna cut it. Okay, deciding to put it in the yellow one because those are complementary colors. And with that out of the way, let's show some love to our little bird. Okay, there you have it. We have the locked up birdhouse, and we have the owl that gets you in there. I have a few finishing touches that I want to make on these, but it's late and I'm going to do that tomorrow. When we visited this geocache located in a Vancouver laneway, there was already 160 favorite points. By the time we left, we added one more. There were dozens of brightly colored birdhouses, including this one with an outhouse, this one that had a 3-car garage. There was drunken gnomes and rocket ships, and the geocache could have been hidden in any one of these. There's a clue here where these gnomes are doing some yoga, but that was just a decoy. We liked that it was a small container and not a micro, but we're not going to spoil the final location. It's called The Littlest Birds, and it's featured on the Geocaching HQ blog, along with some other creative birdhouses that you should check out on the link below. Also, how cool is it that the house right next to this cache looks like a giant yellow bird? Okay, it is time for a shout out. I just want to say thank you to a local geocacher who goes by Retro. He saw some of our other videos and reached out saying that he had some birdhouses that he would be happy to donate for this project. I didn't need another birdhouse, but I just really appreciated the offer and such a nice, friendly gesture as well. And I love that about our geocaching community, how we kind of got each other's back, you know? So thank you, Retro. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you waiting for? Next month, it's all about plants and mushrooms. We got something growing for that. You don't want to miss out. As for this hide, we got the coordinates and the combination already in the bison tube. And for a little bit of fun, if anybody has a UV light, they can find that combination a little bit easier. Not required, just more fun. As for the birdhouse, we just wanted to make sure people knew that it was a geocache. We got the classic geocaching logo on there, and I think it adds a nice little pop of color. What do you think? So these are up, pending review, hopefully ready to go soon. And until then, we'll find you at the next cache.